The gauntlets are gauntlets of ogre strength.
Yeah, they're definitely mine.
You know what they do, or do you need to tell me what they do?
I know what gauntlets of ogre strength does. Yeah.
Okay.
I take one of my lightning gauntlets off and put one of the gauntlets of ogre strength on.
Both.
Do I feel more powerful?
No.
You want to put the other one on? Do I feel more powerful?
Yes.
Ah, fuck. I'll put the lightning ones back on.
You put the lightning ones back on. Okay, so
What about the staff?
Oh, and the staff. Well, this
Oh,
is
and
where
the big gauntlet as well.
the big gauntlet is just like a +1. Again, like he can just tell you. I told you before that are just +1 items. You are over 5 adventurers, so you have experience with +1 items. You just like you can recognize your mage can recognize +1 items. Okay, and this is where we get to the interesting part. This is a staff of life.
Life?
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
I don't know what that does.
It has the ability to raise dead twice or do 8 heals. 4 heals equate 1 raise dead, basically.
Wait, is that like a day or at all?
No, that's the charges overall. That's what it has on it. Like when you use one, that's it.
Okay, I say that since this is my field, I'll keep it, and I will only use it. I will use it sparingly.
Okay.
Good.
Agree?
I'm certainly not taking it to fight stuff with. So yeah, you keep a hold of that.
Okay, I'll keep the staff of life. I'll add it to my possessions.
Oh wait, I forgot something. Sorry. When you take the gauntlets off Amory, you find in his hand a pendant.
How much does it weigh?
It's just a pendant. You can red coat. You can do whatever you want to it before you start hauling the chests up. I just forgot to mention that because when you fidget with him, you're gonna just find it in his other hand. So what do you intend on doing?
Did it glow magical?
It did glow magical.
Then mage identifies it with everything else.
Okay. It seems to be a what do you call it?
An amulet of AC +5. That's what
It gives you it's basically a dex boosting item. It gives you a +1 to your dex. But I forget the name. It actually has a name. It's a special item.
I sit down with the rogue and we have a conversation.
Okay. You sit
We
down
have
with
a
the rogue.
conversation.
You are having a
And I
conversation.
sit and we stare. Says, this necklace can make me more nimble in combat. It can give me 1 more AC if I put it on. Do you think you would benefit from it in combat?
Oh, indeed. It would not only increase my ability to defend myself, but it would increase my ability to attack others, as well as increase my, other skills as well.
Would it make your modifier go up?
Huh?
Would it make your modifier go up?
Would it make you modify your weight?
That's
No.
got nothing to do with anything.
What's your dex? That's what he's asking.
Oh, 19.
So it would make your modifier go up.
Yeah.
Then Balrak.
I thought you said modify your gold. I'm like,
No.
no, I'm not. I'm not buying it. I'm sorry.
I slide the pendant over.
Okay.
I'll take the pendant.
Okay, so write these items down, guys. You just found a big treasure.
Yep.
Okay.
Epic.
That's what the treasure entails. That's
I
that's
give the
extent of it.
sword and the staff back to the cleric.
I'm not going
Fuck, the cleric didn't give you the sword!
I'll keep the staff and I give the sword to who wants it. I think it's
What type of sword was it? Long or short?
Longsword.
Longsword
Oh.
said? Longsword.
Oh, sorry. No, I hand the amulet back. I forgot. I've got gloves of dexterity and they don't stack.
Doesn't it?
Nope, did not. If it's the same bonus. Enchantment.
Oh. More AC.
Do you have odd number of dexterity?
Oh yeah. I actually literally would get another AC from this.
I wouldn't.
Okay, so mechanically it is a you call it it is a frost longsword masterwork, so its damage would be 1d8 if masterwork adds a 1.
Masterwork does not
No,
add one,
no,
but
yeah.
if it
You
has
have
frost,
a
it's plus 1.
If it's
8.
plus 1, it'll add plus.
It's plus 1. You have 1d8 plus 1
Masterwork adds
plus
+1 to attack.
1d6 frost damage on hit.
That's quite good.
Yeah, so it's 1d8 plus 1d6, basically. 1d8 plus 1 plus 1d6 plus your strength modifier.
Does our healer have a combat weapon of choice?
I have light,
A light
crossbow.
He also has a staff which can be used as a
And now I
staff.
have a staff
Might want to be careful with the stuff though.
that I will not swing around.
I'm guessing the rogue doesn't use long swords, you use short swords, etc. don't you?
A longsword is a great sword.
A longsword
Oh
for
shit,
him
yeah,
is a
the
great
half
sword,
again. Yeah, just like put
Even
the
a-
sword next to him and realise it comes above his head. I'm like, nope, that's definitely not for you. I hand it to our healer then. Seems he's the
I've
only
got
one
2
with
+1 longswords for halflings though.
You hand the sword to the hero.
that. That's it, yeah.
Okay, so I think Cybele...
Rather than break that staff over someone's head.
Okay, I really... This is really fan art material. I can really imagine Cybele with like a unicorn's horn, staff of
Gandalf.
life, and
He's like Gandalf.
frost
He's a bit
sword.
like Gandalf the Gay now, just with the gay
I
unicorn
am
and that.
not like Gandalf. I don't have a long beard. I'm a female. I don't have no beard.
She's a
Really?
female Gandalf.
Yeah,
No.
Gandalf.
No.
Female Gandalf. It's
Gandalf.
gender bender crossplay.
Yeah, gender bender. It's yeah, it's
Right.
okay, past the gender benders. You
I look at
guys...
Joe and I just him and I like, I presume you're gonna help carry this.
He extends his hand.
I look at everyone in disbelief, like, can you believe this guy?
I give him 10 gold more.
I say no. You've given him
No, I
I'll
actually
give him.
trust
Oh,
me.
okay then. Alright, I'm looking in a fight over it. Jesus Christ!
Well,
He takes the gold and
to
says...
be honest, we should possibly head north instead of down toward the city.
I think we might need to go and get the donkey and cart.
Well, maybe, but I'd like to look at a bridge before we go back. And we're closer to the bridge than we are to the city, I think.
I look at Joe and just say, it's safe.
School Gorge Bridge, huh? That's the closest one here. I know you want to return to the causeway.
Well, no, I'd like to look at the Skullgorge Bridge.
Yeah, it's north of here. It's really about the same distance as the town from Wrathkeep.
Yes, but if we go back to the town, it'll be twice the distance to the Skull Bridge.
I
You
can
could ride
lead you
out.
there, but that's the extent of where I'm going. I do not leave the forest. After the school bridge, there is a richer patch of forest, and then the forest ends.
Maybe some more gold might persuade you to leave the forest.
No, I'm just planning to go as far as the bridge.
Okay,
Alright then.
that seems completely okay.
Bridge.
Also, Mage, do you have any spells that might be able to deal with stone or something?
Deal with stone?
Yes, you know, like turn it to mud, or
No.
melt it in some way. No? Oh, well. Makes things
No, but-
problematic.
I can make sure that we travel the bridge safely.
But that's not what I
Or-
want.
Whatever mountain chasm.
I can smash it.
We can
You
do that.
smash-
Let's smash the bridge. I always wanted to smash a bridge. It's like highway robbery, only more upscale.
Oh, I can burn the bridge if you want.
Come
try burning
on,
the bridge
let's
with
go. We're gonna lose all day here. I guess you don't
alright.
wanna take this. Don't wanna take this chests with you.
Yeah.
Just leave them here. We can take them back when we come back.
Yeah. We'll swing by on the way back.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Wait, where's our caravan?
Your
In the
caravan is
town.
back in town. You left your
We left it.
you left your ass and your your horses there.
We left our ass and
Oh.
our donkey, huh?
Okay. I forgot about that one.
Yeah. I hide all of the stuff over here then.
Oh, okay, let me just open because I was looking at the map of the woods. Okay, can you ping again?
Just where I am, and we hide it under all of the hay and all of that. And I also take a giant's head and shove that in with the loot as well.
Okay. Do you take the all the loot with you? Besides the gold?
Everything that I can wear, I'll take with me, and I will. Can I foreseeably carry the gauntlets like on my
Yep.
on my waist bag?
You can carry those gauntlets, and you can even carry the giant one. It's feasible. if you
No,
carry it.
I'm not too bothered about the giant one.
Well, if he's leaving behind the parchment, I'm going to try and sleight of hand the deed to the manor into my pockets.
I haven't got the deed to the manor, so you can fumble around my pockets all you want trying to find it.
Oh, then I have the deed. Never mind.
Excuse me, Mr. Rogue, why are you in my pockets?
As you
Oops.
put the as you doing this, Joel looks down, picks up the gauntlet, and says, "Hey, look at this." Points at a sigil on inside one of the fingers, and says, "Well, this is interesting. This seems to be a forest giant gauntlet. Very old. I'm surprised it's still in a good condition."
Well, if you want to carry it for us, you can carry it. But I can't carry everything.
Forest
Oh.
giants are dead, aren't they?
Not all. They after they killed the Emily and his people here, they retreated back in the mountains. There's still some rumors about one or two remaining about, but I haven't seen one in the forest for a long time.
Well, as long as we don't hear of one with one hand or one gauntlet, they shouldn't have any quarrels with us.
Well, hold on. If there's some in the forest, they could be a potential ally or a potential enemy. We should probably look for them.
I agree. It seems to be if we can carry this would be a good peace offering. I think it's one of their magic items, and they rarely have magic items. Should be a
Joe, you're honestly telling me you think it's a good idea to carry around the gauntlet of one of their friends that probably has been brutally killed at some point.
If we give it to them when we find them, sure, why not? And we
Oh,
might be
if-
able to get them to help us with the bridge.
Are forest giants much talkers, or do they tend to just kick you when they see you?
They're not that stupid. They didn't really attack people a lot. Sometimes when they got hungry, they would attack some merchants, but they were. All giants are talkative. They can all talk. They're all pretty smart.
Them two over there don't talk very much.
Well, yeah, those don't.
Go on then, I'll carry it.
Oh, let's go then. Okay, you guys sit about on your road. Ta-la-la. You are at Vrath Keep. You go north, pass a stream in the next tower. Then you walk through the forest about 3 or 4 hours. That makes it about like 12 p.m. Sorry, a.m. No.
Okay. Well, we woke up like at 6 a.m.
Yeah,
We checked
yeah.
around.
12 a.m.
We spent a few hours.
Makes it about 12 a.m. for you, and you make it at a point where a road goes northeast and one goes northwest, and there is an effigy. The forest grows more ominous as the dawnway winds deeper into the woods. Jor leads you skillfully through the woods. He knows them. It's his home. But he stops here and looks at this massive effigy of some kind. A 15-foot tall humanoid shape made from sagging, moss-covered frame. The things look almost like a crude giant-sized skeleton. Bird's nest in the massive barrel stands serve the effigy as a head. Anybody got nature knowledge?
Wait
I do.
a minute.
Lord?
I do.
Lord.
I also do.
Lord, because Jor has been unsuccessful. Unsuccessful.
And nope.
And successful. This is a territorial marker of some sort of tribe of giants.
Does it match the finger?
It's an effigy, it's not a sigil.
Oh, right. Does it look anything like the sigil?
It looks like the sigil is basically a giant humanoid covered in leaves with two trees behind him. So up a bit. It's not an exact replica, as I said. That's a sigil, that's an effigy, but it has a resemblance.
Well, hey, if there are giants here.
Okay, so you have a road going northeast and a road going northwest. He says that this effigy seems to be pointing northwest, but northeast is where Skull Gorge Bridge is.
Let's go towards the giant area first, because they might be able to help take down the bridge.
Why are you so possessed with this bridge all of a sudden?
Well, let's
Why
say...
would you want to destroy the bridge?
Well, mainly because apparently there's an army that will be coming over that bridge. And without a bridge, there might be no army.
Yeah, but maybe we should consult with the town first, because maybe they need it for commerce and stuff.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure they
Controlling.
will survive having a bridge gone rather than being invaded by an army.
But if there's an army coming across the bridge, like, where else are they going to go?
How is it to cross the river, or what's the bridge over?
It's a gorge.
Oh, it's a gorge.
What's a gorge?
Gorge bridge. That's
It's
the-
basically
What's a gorge?
It's basically cliffs on both sides with a river
Oh.
in that middle. So it's
Okay.
not something you can just wade over.
Do you
If-
remember
Like,
the
like
wild-
what Aragon fell into at the
Yeah.
end.
Do you know Wildy Coyote? The
Yes.
cartoon. Okay.
Very
So you remember when
yes.
he falls down those cliffs and there's a river down? That's that's a
Okay,
gorge.
okay, I get it.
That's a
Okay.
gorge.
Then that's really needed. Okay.
Okay. So
Well,
do you
But
guys?
where-
I still
do you
think-
guys go?
I still think we shouldn't just take it down, but propose to the town if they think it's in their best interest.
we haven't
The
got enough
town will
time.
say that it's not in their best interests.
But
But
then
if you want to
show
go
us-
do that, you can go do that, I suppose.
Well,
Show
That's
us
the
on the
message.
map. Show us on the map. If the army doesn't come across here, where will the army go?
Well, the army is pointing straight across that bridge. It really doesn't say where it would go, but I'd imagine it would
Then
go
just follow
around.
the map. Just follow the lines.
Oh, I
Where
don't have
else
the
could
map
they
in
go?
front of me, so I couldn't really do that.
Cue Chuky, put map on the screen, please.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
I guess I can put this map on you. Actually, no, I can't. Nope. Don't see it. I'm
Why not?
gonna put this one because there's some information here you guys don't need to know.
Right, the gorge is here.
No, the gorge is...
Here.
Here.
It's here. Yes.
That's where it is.
So if they can't go from here, they'll go from above.
And where were they trying to go for?
Well, no, they're coming from the north, so their
Oh.
destination is going to be going down this way.
And
Yes.
because this is where we were, wasn't it?
Do me a
Yes.
do me a
Intelligence?
intelligence test, yeah.
So the only way that would be is through here.
Yeah, you don't know where it would be. Do me again. Do somebody that is there. Do me an intelligence test after he's explained this to you. Nope, no idea. Okay, Alexander. So then they wouldn't need to go around. They could pass it through the basically through the mountains here and go back on the road, which would take them, from what you can gather, about 4 days. 4 full days.
I say that it won't stop the army, but it might delay it. It's worth destroying the bridge and saying nothing.
No, it's worth destroying the bridge and then getting the village to move out. This village probably isn't going to withstand a horde, an army.
What,
We can save the people.
They're taking the whole horde there.
From what like on the map, it's literally like the red line goes down as this red line goes through all the cities, and there are X's on all the cities. Going up to the last X, that is Mittelberg, Estevan. It actually goes a bit. One second. Let's go to the hand-drawn map. Let's see if we can find it easier here. Yeah. So Blindor. This is a big city here. The X is on Denevar. That's where the seemingly conquest would be complete, and it would actually be complete from what you guys know, because after the X Empire fell, this is the only human establishment here, this Dawn Way as it is called, from Drenlin's Ferry to Denovar. This is the road of humans, and well, they seem to have like go after Denovar everywhere in every place, like to the where the dwarves live as well, and Red Rock, to Witch Cross as well, to Dorf, to Hammersmith Holds, to Hillwatch. Like they seemingly want to go and destroy everything, from what you can make out. Enslave, destroy, invade.
Yeah, everything. Do explosives exist in this day and age?
Explosives do not exist in this day and age.
With things that cause explosions do.
Yeah,
Of course.
mages.
But like,
Fireball.
basically, just to put it as simple as I'm putting, like sapper charges or any form of like explosive things don't exist.
Gnomes have the ability to craft explosive devices, however, they are very rare and far between.
Yep. But gnomes, you know of no gnomes around you,
Yeah.
at least.
We don't even know that gnomes can do that. It's just, they do exist, it's just we have no knowledge of it.
It sounds to me that this bridge could be much more useful as a trap than as a deterrent. Because if we wreck this bridge now, then they're gonna know that we know that they're coming.
They're not that smart.
Well, they've
For that
already
matter.
got this place fortified to an extent. They probably have the bridge fortified to an extent as well, in which case going and trying to set something would be extremely difficult, whereas going and just destroying the bridge right away would guarantee that the army would be delayed. And we can evacuate the town and get an actual army of our own.
Then go destroy the bridge, come on.
Okay. I'm do not completely agree, but
I don't completely agree either. I agree that it needs to be destroyed, just how and when.
Well, here's the thing. If we sit around and wait for the army to come and destroy it when the army's on top, then we'll probably only get a fraction of the army.
That's a fraction of the army we never would have gotten in the first place. So.
True, but it would also take us time to get back to the village and evacuate them.
It
Whereas,
would mean waiting for the army to arrive in the first place.
Well then, why don't we do it this way? Why don't we go to the village? Warn the village. Evacuate the village.
another
Find out a way to
option.
destroy this thing. Wait for all of the army to go across it. And then we take out what's at the back.
Option number 3. How about we make a trap?
That was
sets
option number 1.
when-
that was option
Was it?
number 2.
My option number 2, yeah.
Was-
And the
Well,
reason for that
exactly
is
what I
that
just
the
said.
village will not just go, oh yeah, go ahead and destroy the bridge. They're not going to want their bridge intact for when the war's gone. But we're wanting to save people.
Just one specification to Cyril and Provorak. There's really no human travel in the Witchwood.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Then
there's
fine.
almost no. Like, Dungeoneers Ferry, there are a couple of establishments around here.
Oh.
But this, after the Skull Gorge and the Warm Smoke Mountains here, the Warm Smoke Mountains are very bad things, very evil things here. Nobody goes there.
Let's destroy it then.
Okay. But if we destroy the back half of the army, then we've got an entire army on the side between us and wherever we're going. So that would sound kind of suicidal to me.
No
If
one
we're
would like
going to lay a
sneaking.
trap, lay it for the first people to cross the bridge.
Whatever, we need to take out something with it though.
I'd rather just get the bridge destroyed and get out of here. I'm not fond of making last stands at the bridge.
I don't know, just make a trap and leave it.
Well, why don't we just ask the giants if they'll do it then?
Maybe make the giants fight
Why
there.
don't
delay them.
we just ask the giants to do it when the army is walking across it?
Do you talk giant?
Well, you're the one all wanting to go and talk to the giants that might be in the
We could
forest.
ask the giants if they'd do
So
that.
I hope somebody speaks giant.
What's the tongue for the language for
Giant.
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 Let's go
Giants.
see.
Giants.
Giants, giants also
We
know
were, we
common.
were gonna go and see if there were giants here anyway. Let's go do that first, and then we can make more plans from there.
Most
Okay.
creatures know common, so I'm hoping that he knows common.
Otherwise, we're gonna get eaten.
No, otherwise I'm gonna run really fast and let you guys worry about them. Yeah.
You just need to be faster than everybody else. Or faster than one other
I just
person.
need to be faster than one of you. And I
And
may
I
be
think we're
small,
dwarf,
but I'm
so-
quick.
Okay, so what do you guys
Go
do?
to the
after all?
giants.
Okay,
Go
so
to the
northwest. Well, you let's see, how much do you travel here? You travel about 1 hour something. Makes it about, let's say, even 2 p.m. And you make it to a clearing. Let me copy your stuff. Off keep. You make it to a clearing here. This map is poorly drawn, but don't mind it. Okay, where are they? God damn it. Okay, the trees were not appearing. I knew I put in trees.
Oh my God! There's a giant! Run!
Okay,
Notice the rogue is in back of the party.
put yourself in any.
Or I'm in the front.
Put
Okay,
yourself in.
you were not arguing that you want to go first all the fucking time.
True.
Okay, so 1 second, because I have descriptions written down. Yay! 1 second. So The old track comes to an abrupt end in the shadow of a very large hill that looms up from the surrounding woodlands. At the hill's base sits a collapsed ruin of what once was a massive and probably quite impressive wooden fortress. Entire trees were used to form the walls of this building, but now the whole thing is more little than a heap of moss-covered rotting logs. A thin, cold smoke rises up from a great fire pit in the middle of the old walls, where the enormous bowl sizzles on a spit on the size of a lance, and sits by the fire, turning the spit and muttering to himself in his own language. He is extraordinarily tall and lean, with stooped shoulders, earth-yellow skin marked by angry red blotches, a wild mane and beard of tangled green hair. He easily tops 10 feet, even while sitting on the ground. Okay, or one of you, whichever is in front, do me a listen check.
If it's me, this is going to suck.
Just one listen check.
Mhm.
Come on, anybody. The DC is literally
In front.
5.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's good enough. Well, this isn't all bear, but it's good enough for some old bones like mine. This is what you hear the between the grumbles of the giant. This is what he says.
In common.
In common, yeah. Okay.
I think
so-
we should approach it carefully.
Really?
Okay, so
I
what do you
think
guys
going up. I think going up as a group might startle him.
Well, you got the gauntlet.
I'm not walking up to a fucking giant with a gauntlet of his friend. We'll keep that hidden.
We should kill him and take his head as a
Alright,
trophy.
I'll go forward then. Though I'm not
No,
much of a
I get loads
like
of bonuses.
person.
I get loads of bonuses versus tall things.
I'll go forward and talk to him if you guys can't. I'm not much of a getting people to like you person, though.
No, I'll quite happily go talk to it, but like, just be ready. Like, very ready.
Huh? Okay. Just remember,
Very ready.
get him to join our side if you can.
I don't take the large gauntlet with me.
Okay. So you
I give
will
it to Joe, and I say, Joe, if he looks angry, throw this out.
He nods.
Just,
This
I don't
seems
think walking
like-
up with it's a good idea.
This seems like an old one. Take care.
Seems like a what one?
An old one.
Oh, so it's an odd one. I adopt my Iron Guard's glare stance. No, that's the wrong one. I adopt my
can't
stone
adopt a, you can adopt a, you can't really adopt a stance while moving.
Hang on,
in a-
you said no, of course I can. The stance is on all the time while I'm in combat.
No, while you're in combat. You're not in combat.
No, I just did it to open a chest.
No, you did it too. Like, oh, you took a proper stance, but you're not in. Do you go offensively and take a stance in front of the giant?
I'm
don't
gonna
have-
talk to you diplomatically,
I don't
man.
have that's offensive being in a stance.
A stance is basically a stance. It looks like a-
Basically, you're preparing to attack him.
But yeah, but it's not like I'm walking out like. "Wah!"
No, but you cannot walk normally in a stance. You cannot
Of
just.
course I
walk.
can. I'm in full combat when I'm on that stance. I can sprint in that stance.
You can sprint in that stance, but if you go and like stop in front of him, hello, like this. This is basically a stance. You know, like, are you gonna go to it, hello, or hello?
It will look like as if you want to fight him.
Yeah.
So do you want
it's
to do that or
offensive.
not?
It's an offensive thing. Like, it's easily remarkable as an offensive thing. That's why I'm telling you.
Fine then. I skip out of the forest,
Okay.
joyfully from side to side, and go and shout, "Well met,
Huh?
friendly giant."
Are you actually doing that?
Yes.
Okay. Huh? You don't get me, worm. You did it.
I'm not. No. I'm not after you.
One second.
And I throw my war axe on the floor in front of me. Or warhammer, sorry.
He takes his hand off his giant club and says, "What do you want?"
I've got some friends with me. Are you okay with them coming out or not?
No weapons.
Yeah. They'll drop their weapons as well, quite happily.
Okay.
I guess I'll throw down my crossbow,
Right.
but I'll keep my staff.
Are you a forest giant by any chance?
I am.
Just we might have something that you would be interested in, a bit of a parlay as such. Or
Go on. Show this parade.
well, we have a giant's glove which I believe to be, was it magical? Yeah, it was magical, wasn't it? It glowed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, which we believe to be magical, and obviously being a dwarf and one of my patrons that I'm with is a halfling. None of us can use it. However, we could use a favour from a forest giant in return for donating this gauntlet towards your worthy cause.
Maybe. Show me.
I just turn and shout to Joel, "Gauntlet, please."
He comes with a gauntlet and puts it down in front of the giant, then takes some steps back. The giant falls on his ass again, takes the gauntlet up and looks at it, and a couple of tears go down his face. He says, "Stiften Momoa, this is our chieftain's gauntlet. The one that died when that wretched young knight attacked. Thank you. This brings back good memories."
If you'd like even better memories, we think that young knight is dead as well.
He smiles a bit between his tears, and he says, "So, whatever you want, just sit down. I'm hungry. I have an entire boar here. I can share some."
Is everyone going to come out?
Yeah, I'll come out.
Sure.
And I'll have my weapons piece knotted.
Yeah.
Well,
He looks
almost
at
all my weapons
when
piece
Hennessy
knotted.
when Hennessy comes out. He's like, small one. I like that one."
Well, just don't eat me and we'll be fine.
You guys sit down. He whips a entire leg, like for each of you guys, and like for you, Hennessy, the boar's leg is as big as you.
I sit there with my boars like just go, yes.
It's a dire boar, by the way. That's why it's so big. Anyway,
How does it taste?
it tastes good. It tastes good.
Okay.
He still seems to be good with cooking. You eat. Do you all eat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll eat.
Everybody
I'm not,
take a
even,
constitution check.
I'm not even going to risk pissing off the hospitality of a giant.
He seems to be pretty happy with you guys. Asks, "So, where'd you find the gauntlet?"
Just tell him exactly where we found it. In the keep. Next to the corpse of who we presume the knight that he mentioned was.
Yes. Well, thank you again for it. I'm glad to know that he's dead. All my kin has killed most of them. Some of them have escaped in the mountains. I'm old. I wanted to live my last years here. Anyway,
Well,
this is a big favor. What do you want in exchange?
well, there's a bit of a problem with living your last years here as a large army of hobgoblins and such seems to be coming through from the north.
He's startled at this and angry at the same time. Well, those wretched creatures again. Do you need help against them?
We do indeed.
You're kind. Seems like humans have changed a bit. I will go west and talk to my people, and I'll ask for their help. This
Well,
How many?
he brings up the gauntlet. Will go a far way.
How many humans are there in the party? Me and
He
Eric.
refers to like humans, basically like small folk. For
Okay.
everybody, for him, everybody is small folk.
I'm just extra tiny.
I presume we're going to mention specifics.
He does ask, like, what have you seen this army? Where is it coming from? And so on.
north.
I would show him the map.
Oh, he.
Don't happen to read Goblin by any chance, do you?
I do a bit. Any. Forest giants. We were allies with hobgoblins a long time ago. Then they betrayed us, and we've been enemies ever since. He coughs up a bit for like a couple of seconds. It's a bit deafening. He doesn't seem like you can easily like what you've been saying. You can easily make his seems a bit sickly. He's not what he was before. But well, he is still a giant. He can still crush you with the tree trunk. But yeah, he doesn't seem in his gold age. Anyway, he says, this here. This is where they want to attack. This is gonna be a big battle. This is where we can come help. It's gonna take a couple of days for me to reach my people, and a couple more for us to gather around. And he points to Blindor. Let me put in the map again. He points to this.
What he says that's where he can help.
That's where he can help, yeah.
Well, any
That's
help fighting
quite
this
far.
army is appreciated. We're going to see if we might be able to delay them for a couple days.
Aren't we like around here?
No,
So
you're
he-
No?
you're around here, like around here
okay.
to the side. You haven't made it
This
to the
place is
School Gorge Bridge
quite
yet.
far.
Yeah, this bridge is quite far. To take that 14 to 15 hours of travel by foot to get there.
Okay.
Actually, no.
Um,
No, actually, it take about 24 hours on, like, non-stop going.
I ask him if he knows what the Skull Gorge Bridge is made out of.
Old bridge, Dwarven bridge, massive stone.
Well,
Do you intend on taking it down?
Well, we were debating on whether to just take it down or to take it down when the army was going to come over the top.
Army seems like horde. Not a good idea.
ooh, horde is worse than army. Yeah, let's take the bridge down before the army
He
gets here.
puts this down, like squints. He's constantly squinting his eyes right now. Like points right here, but you can't really see where he points. Word there means horde.
Yeah, let's not stand and fight and, die horribly trying to take a bridge down on top of the horde.
I asked him if he could be of any quick use in the immediate future to help take down the bridge. Like
Says
now.
here something else. Ozindarian protects bridge.
Ooh, that name sounds strangely, ominous.
I do not recognize the name, but
It's definitely a name, though.
definitely a name. I do not think I can help much against a full. Actually, no. It's sorry. Just to correct that. Ozindarian holds until red hand crosses. That's what it actually says.
Ooh. Yep, it's a
I
name.
mean, we know what the red hand is already.
I don't know if I can much help in a battle. Though my
Uh,
people surely can.
We would much rather have the help of a whole people than just one giant. No offense to your prowess, I'm sure you are quite capable.
I was. I am not no more.
Ah, the old man still has a few tricks up his sleeve, I'm sure.
Yes, it's amazing what the old throw
happened
a
to
tree half a mile trick can do.
Well, comes with a size, but I'm old, and this body is not for long. My mind is still there. They'll bury me.
Is
I
your
can-
knee okay?
I can help you with this. My knee is okay, thank you.
Okay.
I used to
Because,
be an
you
adventurer
used to
like
be an
yourself.
adventurer, so you know.
I know.
Okay, good. Well, old age. No, but there's nothing. Well, there's a few things you can do about it. Very, very few.
Still have some ale around here. Last remnants. Do you want to share a drink before you go your way and I go
boy.
my way?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Sure.
Now we're talking dwarfish.
Dwarfish. It's actually just a whole bunch of belches after ale.
I've drank with your people before. I like you most.
I'll have the biggest cup then.
Oh, I lost position as the favorite.
He brings out a big
That was when he was talking about eating, though.
Oh, right. I'm
Uh,
finger-sized food.
He
Theodores.
he brings out a casket, like a giant casket, puts it near you. It's like quarter full, which is basically a couple full caskets for you guys. It puts out drinks for like in his big cup and says, "I have only big." Do you have
I pull out my canteen.
yeah, water
I
skins?
think I have a canteen. Water skin. Yes, there we go.
Okay, so Alexander.
I deny his drink.
I was sure you did that. Not polite to deny a drink.
He didn't mean deny it. He just meant he'd give it to me.
I realized that and say, why not?
Well, you are in my house. I serve you with mayo. Not polite to deny. Old customs go
He
back
says his
a lot.
house, and I look around.
You look around. When you have a
You
problem,
see beneath you a dwarf just pushing a drink into your hand.
I ask, what if I do deny in that case?
I walk over and smack him in the back of the head.
you smack him in
It
the
was
back
not-
of the head.
Do I fall unconscious?
No.
Does it
It's a
count as a
halfling.
sneak attack?
A halfling smacks your cover again.
It's a sneak attack.
I jump up to do it.
You high five his fat head with the sneak attack.
Alright.
Okay, so
I asked him something.
you what?
I asked him, what will happen if I deny?
He just sits down and let us drink, friends. And kinda ignores you.
Nice.
I accept the drink.
Okay. Yeah, you guys all drink a bit. The ale is pretty good. It has a taste of wild berries. It is sweet to the taste, but very strong to your liking, Val.
Excellent. I put all the water out the water skins. And fill.
You guys drink. He drinks like he belches entire cups, and you feel good for a couple of hours, which you do deserve after the encounters you've been through, and well, whatever follows in front. And then at the end, at about like after 3 hours, at 5 p.m., he says, "Well, this been good enough. You are good friends. I will go and talk to my people. You take care. I'd like to see you all arrive when I come back. We'll
I'd
be
like
there.
to be alive when you come back.
We'll be there when it most matters. Take care and just remember there are very old and ancient evils in this world still alive. Do not bite more than you can chew. That's what allies are for."
I will comment. Last time I checked, old and ancient meant weak.
Or the what?
Old
do you
and
mean?
ancient meant
Or
Old.
the
I
And
walk
ancient.
over and smack him in the back of the head again.
burn.
I suggest you take your friend away. He is being rude in a sacred place.
I'm sorry about him. He hasn't learned his manners.
I make a face, like angry.
Okay, villains. I bid you farewell and a good journey ahead of you. There is much that will happen in this next month or two. And he raises from the ground and starts leaving and takes the gauntlet with him. Waves at you as he goes by.
Harley Giant! What's your name? You never told us your name.
My name is Old Ravenclaw. I will type it down.
Good to meet you. I'm Hennessy Jones.
Ravenclaw. That's not how it's pronounced. I will see you later, friends.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so this is your encounter with a forest giant,
Giant.
which by the way you aced. That's pretty good.
Cool.
Okay, so guys, you walk back and go towards the Skull Gorge Bridge.
Indeed.
Nope.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a bad idea, man. Look, it's got written on it. Somebody's defending it.
And that's somebody we have to kill.
What are we gonna do? It's a fucking dwarven stone bridge.
It's an old dwarven stone bridge.
It's a dwarven stone bridge. Old only means it's got stronger.
Do we have
We'll see
pickaxes?
about that.
Do we have pickaxes
No.
in your wagon?
No. Well, the wagon's back in town, so if there are, we need to go there.
We'll find a way to destroy it, or at least kill whoever is protecting it.
How? You tell me how we're going to destroy a dwarven bridge
Crowbars.
without antagonizing the people that are there.
Crowbars.
Without
Crowbars?
antagonizing the people who are there.
Crowbars.
Crowbar. I tell him, let's get there first and we'll think about the solution later.
And what if it's guarded by a small army?
I hope